Hey everyone, it's Kim. In this tutorial, I'm making rainbow bagels. Full recipe will be in the description box and on my blog. First, we prep the yeast by adding it into a small bowl, along with the sugar and some of the warm water. It's important to not stir any of this and let it sit for 10 minutes until it begins to bubble. In a large bowl, add in the flour, the sugar. Stir this with the whisk, leaving a small hole in the center to prevent any overflow when we pour in the yeast mixture. And an extra 1 cup of warm water. Fold this together with a spatula until it comes together, but add any more water if you need to for this dough to come together. Knead this on the table for 10 minutes straight. Grease a large clean bowl with canola oil, coat the dough in the oil, and cover this with a damp cloth, letting it rise until it doubles in size. Over here, it's kind of chilly where I live, so I let it sit here for 3 hours. Pitch down the dough to release the gas. Depending on how many colors you want, you divide it into that many pieces. I went with 8, but honestly my breaking point was at 3 colors. Dilute your food color with water in individual small bowls. I kind of forgot the first time I splattered this into the first color, but it makes it really difficult to incorporate the colors into the dough if it's not diluted in water. I used a ton of food coloring to dye this, and it was really exhausting, but you're just gonna have to keep kneading through the murder scenes that you're gonna see as your dough is coming together. It is possible to do this all completely by hand, but it requires a lot of effort. Give the dough time to rest if needed, about like 10 minutes. I tried to make sure each ball was smooth as possible for a more clean result. Using a rolling pin, roll these each into a rectangle. I didn't use any flour. It wasn't like a perfect rectangle when I rolled this out, but very gently I tugged onto the dough to make it a more passable rectangle. Stack the colors into the colors of rainbows. I cut these into 4 pieces. I made like 4 humongous bagels, but you could always make them into 8 by cutting each piece in half. But I felt like the rainbow design stood out a lot more this way. Roll the dough into opposite direction and just keep twisting until you get the desired look. The more you twist, the more layers and the more thinner the lines of the rainbow will be. Form this into a circle, but don't pinch together the ends because this will just make it open up but instead roll it against the table until it comes together, but very gently. In boiling hot water, we're going to pre-cook our dough on each side for 30 seconds each, just very gently with a spatula or a spoon with holes. Lower the dough into the water and wait 30 seconds before gently flipping it over and waiting another 30 seconds. Doing this will give your bagel that crust that all bagels have. You need to place each bagel onto a wire rack to get rid of any excess water, especially the ones that are on the bottom that will make it burn during the baking process if it's wet. Weird thing is, despite of my love for baking, I don't even have a cooling rack, so I lightly blotted the bottom of the bagels with a paper towel. Then place them on a half sheet tray lined with silk mat or a piece of parchment paper. I baked these for about 22 minutes in a preheated oven at 375 degrees Fahrenheit. Thank you for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, and bye!